Nice to meet you. My name is Paco. Actually, my real name is Francesco. But since I was a little kid, my dad gave me Paco name. And it represents me with all my friends. Teacher, school, still call me Francesco. Proper, authentic Italian name. And I'm Italian. I live in Bali for so many years. I lost the count. And I developed mostly hospitality business, which means restaurants, bars, wine bars, everything related to customer service, mostly. And I'm 34 years old, 1989, September 26. I'm a surfer as a biggest hobby. That's why at the beginning I chose at Bali, waves paradise. The first time I came to Bali, like I said, was for surfing. I was in Australia doing my working holiday. But I come to Bali, and being an Italian citizen from the south, Napoli, was very matchy. The two kind of lifestyles. Bali represented freedom at the beginning. So being here for 10 years, something more, something less, coming for holiday earlier, and then decided to settle down here. The most reason was being able to live in my comfort zone. The comfort zone means being able to live my life without too many rules. Actually, Bali has its own specific rules. And if you manage to follow that, you can have a comfort zone life. We live in villas, we drive our bike to the beach to surf in the morning. There is plenty of opportunities for working spaces, cafe, social life, interacting with people from all over the world. It represents a dream. From the beginning, when you're young, you come here and Bali gives you the chance to feel yourself, I'm living my life. And then the business opportunity that gets to slowly you get there, knowing the right people, getting to know the community of Bali, in that case Canggu. That's where I live. Not that I didn't want to live somewhere else, but the economic center was here. And I managed to build my community of friends and people that follow my trustable culinary hospitality experience. And so I decided to stay. Everything was one step to your hands, and love, passion, and being independent. You could have go step by step, build your career. That is the main reason. I found it easy in Bali. Not easy, but the value of your life exposed at the maximum level. What is Bali for me? Bali is my hometown now. Many people ask me when I host dinners, how do you feel? Do you ever go back home? And I tell them, absolutely. Napoli is my hometown. I go visit my mom, I go visit my brothers and sisters, my family, friends. I believe that Italy for holiday is still the best country in the world. For culture, history, foods, and welcoming of the people all over Italy, north and south. This discrepancy between north and south, I found it very inappropriate in a way, because Italy is beautiful everywhere. And going back to Italy 3 times a year is my favorite thing to do. But still, Bali is my hometown, and I don't think I'm going to change. I will say the culture itself. I match perfectly with the Balinese culture. Some people even calling me Bli. That means brother in Balinese. I participate to all the ceremonies, not just for the places that we open, particular ceremony that for Bali represented a lot, the kindness of the people. In Bali, I matched perfectly for the culture. In fact, I ran my own recruitment and training program, which is related to hospitality, but it's a life experience. How to match perfectly with the Occidental culture, with Balinese people. And that's what is unique about Bali. Being in an environment where you are welcome by these people in the perfect way. So if you manage to respect them for their own tradition and culture, you will have a beautiful life. That's what Bali represents the most. So once you understand that, you can live in Bali 100%. Samesa was an idea invented during pandemic. Funny, because all around the world, pandemic was a catastrophic event. For us in Bali, it was a 50-50. We had an empty island, like empty, not empty, but just the community left. And there was no tourism. So, wow, we don't make money. There's no business. Pandemic gave us a lot of ideas. And the social distance was the main reason of Samesa. The social distance between people are scared to be together, to don't impact each other as the virus. Samesa was exactly the opposite. So 1.5 years after the pandemic started, I decided with my partners to sit people all together, one table only, and make a dinner like an Italian family. Obviously, loud bikes, that's another thing in Bali. We're managing to avoiding that. Meeting people every night at Samesa, strangers become friends on one table like an Italian family. Let me meet my partners of Sommelier. They came for dinner one time at Samesa and asked me, Paco, we would love to do something with you. What do you think is missing in Bali? And I told them, a wine bar. One is a wine bar with a huge selection of wines from the whole countries and from all over the world. And that's how Sommelier happened after all. With Samesa, the trust of the concept creation, it went extremely strong. So now I'm on the way to produce 4 more projects. I'm not gonna say anything about it. They're all gonna be secrets, and when Paco bring it out, people will know. I will let everybody knows about it. Yeah, that's the secret of Samesa, putting people all together, and don't be afraid of be social, outside of the social media only, which is in Bali is a thing. Hey, I choose Bali. I wouldn't say, because in the territorial plan, in the environment, in Bali we could have rent for long terms lands or existing building to don't ruin the environment in the easiest way compared to Europe or United States or Australia. In Bali, you set up your company and you can start to project yourself in your next project. Many people do real estate, many people do hospitality businesses. I found Bali not a very easy setup, but an interesting beginning. It's faster than any other place. And like I say, it's working with Balinese, so you can manage to build the structure of your business in the best way. Also because it's a new island. Bali, if I don't mistake, is 87 years old. Being only 87 years is like genuine, is virgin. And that's another very important topic. Many people want to invest in Bali, but not knowing the way how to invest in Bali doesn't damage only themselves businesses, but also the island itself. So I recommend to everyone that wants to invest in Bali to consult somebody that knows how and where to put your money in the best way. Look, guys, I've traveled over 30 countries in my life, and at the end of the day, I've always come back here. So I imagine and I assume, but like I said before, I don't know because it's in the future. But for what I saw, Bali will have at least more than 300 years of prosperity, job opportunity, investment opportunity, career for Indonesian people and foreigners. So I don't see Bali in any decreasing point in the next closest future. But I believe that Bali will keep growing, and if the right people will manage to focus on the good plan of infrastructure, Bali will be forever a beautiful place to live. The advices will be always to consult who has been here longer than others, and don't rush on their investments. Investment is a big word. You can do investment online, digital. You can do investments everywhere in the world. Bali, more than an investment, is a project plan to build a family business. Like I say, cooperating with the local community is the best way. Whoever runs business for so many years in Bali has to be consulted. So rush is not a word in Bali. You need to carefully analyze all the details for the legal way, for the environment way. I'm talking about rice fields, talking about rivers, beaches, ocean itself. My best guess is get in touch who has been here more than 5 years at least and already own a business. Rushing yourself, putting money somewhere, oh for sure I buy this, I do that, could 70-80% of the time let you end up in a failure business.